Come, Sulric, poet, sword wielder, and Illyria, mother of Drakars, spear maiden, before their majesties in Atlantia. 5 years have they held this land in prosperity. Your majesties.
Your Majesty and the populace, I now present to you the fair, the fine, the great Lydia Thistlethwaite, Baroness of the great barony of Lochmere.
Their majesties bid the populace, please take your seats. For them, Duchess Simone de Bergevin, Kingdom Seneschal.
I'm very pleased to speak to the populace. Good morning and welcome to Battle on the Bay on behalf of the Kingdom Seneschal's office. Their Majesties have asked me to take a moment to speak to everyone about the changes in the COVID policy and how they affect all of us. We're all so tired of the pandemic and the limitations it's put on us spending our time with our chosen family. But each of us is responsible for each other, as a family is. And so today I ask that you remember that masks must be worn properly, and you know what that means, and that masks must be worn in close contact. And that is for under the day shade. If there's 10 of you crowded in there and they're not in your home, they don't live with you, put a mask on if you're not eating or drinking. Try to socially distance. Use your thoughts. Use your kindness towards each other. Don't be angry. Don't be frustrated with the staff. They're just following the policies that we've set. And what's most important to us in setting those policies is the health and welfare of every member of our organization and every guest who comes. That's what we ask you to remember, is that Atlantia shines when we all shine together. I thank you for your time. Your Majesties, I thank you for your time.
Thank you, Grace, for your hard work.
Thank you. Vivat Atlantia!
Vivat! Vivat! Vivat!
Your Excellency Storvik, do you have any final business to conduct?
We do, Your Majesties, if you would give us leave to perform such last duties as we have.
We certainly do.
Sweet.
5 years ago, we stood before you at this event, and we became baronage by the hands of their majesties. And through the intent of the Storviki people. We had a beautiful event that day with the sun shining, wonderful fighting, great A&S, wonderful acts of service. And we hope today will be just as wonderful. And we want to thank you all for coming here to witness our stepping down and the stepping up and the new chapter beginning. When I stood here 5 years ago, I told everybody that I had 2 roaches with nothing between them. No wealth to show for our start. And that for each act that was brought back to us, not just done from our barony, but brought back through word fame, that I would add one bead to my necklace, to my brooches. And each and every single one of these beads represents not only an act done, but an act brought back to us through word fame, an act noticed by our populace, by the outside world, by somebody in the SCA. This we feel is incredibly important because it not only shows the wealth of our barony in the acts, in the things that we're doing through chivalry, through service, through brightening up our world, our dream, but also that somebody has taken note that our people are active within our community. And with that, we'd like to honor a few people that we've seen and heard from word fame from that have done wondrous things. Oh yes, go for it.
Yeah, do that.
Herein opens the court of Kelric and Ilaria, Baron and Baroness Storvik.
It's been a minute.
Forgot how to do that, huh? Can you call Lord Jeffrey Thorne?
Lord Jeffrey Thorne, please present yourself before their excellencies.
This is me, right? Yeah. Take my stuff. It is one thing when you are adept at the bardic arts to craft a musical masterpiece and present it to the world.
Lord.
To have them, to have them marvel at it, and that goes and sets you on the path of some of the greatest bards in the known world, definitely on the path to a laurel. However, if you take someone else's masterpiece and kind of slide your clever words into it, filking it ever so slightly, and pointedly point it at someone else and say, "Ha-ha, everyone knows the word, everyone knows this tune, and now they will remember these words that I will use to cause people to laugh, because we're really all here to have a good time." This man, Lord Jeffrey, has done that many times during our reign. And today, we're going to place him into our Order of the Owl, which is for arts and services. Well done, sir.
Thank you, sir.
We appreciate everything that you've done.
God bless you, sir.
For Lord Jeffrey Thorne, newest recipient of the Order of the Owl, Storvik's Arts and Sciences Award. Viva! Viva! Viva!
And if you want me to do that song, I will be happy to do it. Thank you. Thank you.
I need to hear that song later.
Lord Morgan O'Laughlin, come now before their excellencies.
Yes, yeah. Don't turn it. I need to read that.
Please feel free to stand if your knees don't allow you. You're good.
No, me. Yes, you're right. Writing a newsletter is never an easy task, even for a published author. An exceptional published author with many books under his name. But as history enthusiasts, we know that there is no greater act of service that you can do than document the victories and defeats of a group, to showcase their history, and to pass that along so that we can all share in the same and strengthen them. It's been a while.
I'll clean it up in the newsletter.
Thank you. I appreciate that. For this service, we would like to honor you with the Order of the La Julette. This is our baronial service award, and it is well deserved. No? Yes, a little. Thank you.
Thank you.
Vivats.
For Lord Morgan, presented the La Julette for his service to the barony. Vivat! 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 Now their excellencies would have Lady Mirabella Walmesley of Grimsby.
Lady Mirabella, you're known far and wide for your dancing, for your teaching, for your commitment to many arts. Not just dancing, but also bob and lace, and you've taught at Penzic universities, at Storvik, at universities in general, and at our neighboring baronies' practices when they were in need. These acts combine order of the act, and we want to think in the arts and sciences, because these acts help brighten our barony.
For Lady Mirabella and her artistic talents, newest inductee, to the Order of the Owl. Vivat! 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 Their Excellencies call Lady Astrid Spacona.
Is she here today?
For those of you who did not know Lady Astrid, who's not unable to be here at the moment, she is our youth officer, and she has shown incredible dedication as in this office. She's made sure that all of our little ones have had happy faces. She's identified many different opportunities for them to have fun, play, and learn about history, learn about our arts. She's helped figure out ways to pass this forward even during the times of the plague, to do things in unusual ways. And she has opened up her heart to all of those children of Atlantia and of Storvik and of anywhere that is anywhere near her. And for this, I wanted to give her a personal token, the Baroness's Award of Excellence, or courtesy. This is a necklace that I have worn for 3 years at least, and waited for the right person to come around to receive it. So this is something that I hold dear and that I hope that she treasures as much as I do her.
For Lady Astrid in absentia, the most excellent recipient of the Baroness's Award
Lady Juliana ad aquam.
Lady Juliana has gone above and beyond, in my estimation. When the pandemic hit and essentially shut down the SCA for the last nearly 2 years, one of the very first events back was Storvik Novice Tourney. As a novice, as a novice autocrat herself, she had to not only navigate normal autocrat issues, but also the ever-changing issues of the site and the ever-changing and developing policies of a worldwide pandemic. She did so with grace. She did so with a tremendous amount of courtesy and skill, and she did it with a lot of excellence. She also, I've autocrated before, and I said, you know, Lady Juliana, I would love to help you. And then when the day came, we had a child, and we're unable to attend. That's our story, and we're gonna stick to that. We didn't rent that child. We have him, just not here. He's in Canada.
Believe us.
Lady Juliana, you are a treasure to this barony, and we are lucky to have you. Please accept the Baron's award of excellence from me. Thank you.
Can I hug you?
Absolutely.
Okay.
For Lady Juliana, recipient of the Baron's Award of Excellence. Vivat! Vivat! Vivat!
Oh, okay. I have one here. Everyone else is
So many of the people that we would like to give this gift to are not able to come today. So we are going to have a conversation out loud here and give them to people after court or in our own time. The cup is an incredible symbol to us. It has been the gift that we have given our newcomers since we have stepped up as baronage. We have purchased cups from far and wide to ensure that we have them to give to our newcomers. These to us are a symbol that you're always welcome at our table, at Storvik's table. And that you always have a cup to take soup, to take drink, to join us, and that you're always welcome. These have been lovingly created by Andrew of Storvik, these boxes themselves, and the cups are a family heirloom of his that he has very generously given to us to hand out as tokens. And these we felt right to honor a few of our members with, because they're always welcome at our table, and they have always made Storviki welcome at theirs. They specifically have helped out in ways to bring newcomers in, to help the barony, and are the lifeblood moving forward in that barony. So we wanted to make sure that we gave this to them as a gift for their wonderful help.
We'll just call and then we'll announce the other names.
Okay.
Oh, let me do it. Let me do it. Can I do it? Is that okay? Wait, yes, I can. Thank you.
One last time, you're
In token of this, we have a group of 4 people that we're gonna call names for, but one representative is here, and Lady Marguerite.
Just to let you guys know, Lady Marguerite came to us as a newcomer, has stepped up as our seneschal, has stepped up to help out with making Atlantia be virtual and giving courts to the masses. And on top of that, she's improved the state of the art in there and is helping out their majesties in their future reign, in their continued reign. She has been absolutely incredible in our eyes.
The SCA in Storvik would be poorer without this woman's efforts. And we cannot say enough nice things about her. These are silver cups. Silver is the most pure of metals. Don't get turned into a vampire, or you won't be able to use them. But we love you, and we want you to know that you are among the best people that we have met. Among the other names of peoples who will receive one of these reliquaries will be Mistress Tulare, Lady Astrid, and Lady Matilda. Lady Matilda often helped us as a herald. She's in a neighboring group of Roxbury Mill, but she has a lot of love for our barony, and she really showed it in a lot of ways, and she made our court easy and fun.
Lady Astrid has helped out with newcomers. She has opened her home, opened her life and her heart to all of us. And Lady Tulare has held a Cinia meeting, which has allowed us to try all kinds of crafts and art skills throughout the barony that are related to the Viking era. And it has been incredible to learn about all kinds of things with her. She's helped research, she's helped identify people who can teach us, and she's opened her home to all of us.
For these four, whose service is evident in their love of Storvik, Vivat! Vivat! Vivat!
Ready? All right.
Their Excellencies would call forth their champions.
I get the pretty one. Switch. The pandemic was a trying time for all of us. It decimated our champion corps. Not that they have perished, but but they have gone off to seek wars in other places. Our armored champion Eleanor decided to emigrate to the East Kingdom.
Infiltrate.
Yes, infiltrate the East Kingdom. My bad. I used the wrong word. Totally my bad. Thanks, YouTube. And Anya, our rapier champion, couldn't make it today. They couldn't make it today. You guys have really stuck by us. These times are tough. When you can't get together, when you can't see people, when you can't do the things that you want to do, and yet you persevere, you find other ways to help. You keep the faith, and transition into, getting other people into the SCA. All of those things matter. And you guys were at the forefront of all that. We thank you. We thank you for being our champions and for standing by us as the perfect retainers.
As a very small token, here are buttons that are specifically made for Storvik each year. that we have rarely given out. But we want to make sure that you guys are always known as Storviki and are always known that Storvik has you in their heart. Thank you guys very much for your service. And at this time, we would ask that you return any regalia that you might have. Doesn't look good.
Where is your horse, sir?
Where is your horse?
Already in the stable.
Those shoes.
And I've added a combat arrow to flesh out the full field of archery that exists in Storm.
Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you.
At this time, you are released from service. Thank you very much for everything you have given to Storvik.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Nobody saw that. Okay.
For those champions who have given so much to Storvik! Vivat! Vivat! Vivat!
One manly tear.
Yeah, I got final words. Do you wanna stand? Okay. Wait, I need that. I just need to see that. Oh yeah, right, now I remember what I'm supposed to say. So, today is a day of leaving for us. It has been 5 glorious years. You know, when we, okay. When I've been in the SEA for 30 years now. I joined the SEA in Drachenwald, and then when those wars were over, I came to Atlantia to settle into my home. I've seen many a investiture, divestiture, and His Majesty assures me that during this time that I am talking, I will shed at least one manly tear. So I'm going to try that, but just the one.
I'll allow two.
We have heard that the SEA is made up in general of those who stay about 5 years. 5 years of their life they give to the society. And we have definitely seen a number of newcomers come in those 5 years. When we stepped up, we kneeled before the crowns and we swore oaths that said, we're going to stand up here and we will stand beside every single member of our group. We will treat them like family. They will know in their hearts that they are welcome. Every time they come to an event, they will know that they have a place to be. We will go to war and we will stand beside them on the field. We will stand with the archers. We will stand on the armored field. We will fight on the rapier field. We will win war points for Atlantia under the banner of Storvik. We will reach out to other groups. We hosted successfully a known world event. The entire world came and saw Storvik and danced with us and sang with us. We feel that we have fulfilled our oath to you, to their majesties. And we are pleased that you could all join us here.
We're excited. We're excited for the next chapter in this journey, in this saga of Storvik. We're excited that our heirs will pick up where we are leaving off, and that they will push Storvik forward into the next chapter.
whatever vision they come up with, we will back them because we just want to be good citizens now.
Your Majesties, thank you for the opportunity.
I think our time has come.
Herein opens the court of their Majesties Atlantia, Ekehart and Jane.
Your Excellencies, we've not been on the throne long, but words of your deeds for Storvik, of how you've taken charge of this glorious people and done great things, have reached our ears. We know you've served long through personal triumphs, personal toil. We feel it is now due your rest. If you would please surrender your baronial coronets to us. Yes.
You will come here. These were made for you by Goodwife Mikkel, and they have your personal arms from them, and it is our wish to grant you court fantasy for all of your hard work that you have done over these many, many years. Yes.
Yes, we tried to do right by you. We also provided you these lovely boxes.
No, it's not. And there is a scroll.
5 years ago was my first event, Kelric and Ilaria's first battle on the bay. Her Excellency gave me this ring from her finger, and I hope now to ever so slightly repay that gift. Cry I forth in firm voice of a fine reign of the givers of green gemmed rings, conquerors of Castle Coast, captains of the sea cart, the dragon riders, those with red sails. Kelric, quick tongue, kin to revels, by laughter leads, Loki-like. The brightness of battle burns in his eye, but by quickly bowing the tall blood mast, makes he thus his mead bench, measures its width, pleased by its many places, his populace to rest. On his wit's whetstone, on his wide anvil of joy, hammered and honed is his honor forged. Ilaria, light of Brynhildr, the height of the harbor light, who heralds home when Thorsbane thrashes, throws the waves. On beautiful bead chain she bears the glory of Storvik's spear storm to her stone of valor, where her fierceness like flint strikes foe thorn steel, sparks flame of Freya, sets fear in ship steerers. Her Valkyr voice lifts and leads to victory, while mine in meter, their majesties indeed do exalt his and her earned place of eternal praise in Atlantia's lasting court, beloved by all. Thank you.
It was sweat from the sun, Your Majesty, I swear.
Of course. Calligraphy and illumination by Lady Colfina Valraven.
Your Excellency, I believe you had one more piece of business.
I do, Your Majesty, if I could beg that boon,
You can.
but I won't say it. Duke Galmer, can you please? Oh. Duke Galmer, I'm no longer the Storvik Baron, but I still bear the sword of the barony of Storvik. Could I ask you, sir, if you could hold on to this until the next rightful Baron comes before you?
It shall be done.
Thank you, sir. The glasses.
Your Excellency, does that conclude your business?
It does.
Your Excellency, if you would like, you may retire.
Herein closes the final court of Kelric and Ilaria. Vivat! Vivat! Vivat!
I would say, are you? I don't know how this. What do you have? Where's my part? I guess you're reading. I don't know.
Good people, we apologize for the delay.
It's you, because the seat right here says Mary.
Your Majesties of Atlantia, gathered populace of Storvik, and good people of Atlantia, today in this hall, be witness to the saga of Lord John Angus West.
There we go.
James, to be found is down as thrust as thanes of Storvik. No journey comes without a peril. And John and Atlantia have traveled many leagues, battling all manner of monsters to reach this place. It is one journey comes to a close. Another can begin. 3 challenges remain. First in spirits of this land, rise like a mighty kraken from the storm-tossed seas.
How are you known? I am Lord John Angus West, son of Storvik.
Why have you come here?
To answer the call of my people, and to swear sword and service.
Then you shall need this sword.
Halt! Who are you, and why do you come?
I am Maestra Gracia Esperanza, daughter of Atlantia, and Storvik is my home. I am here to pledge my heart, my service, and the hospitality of my hearth to answer the call of my people.
If this is your will, then you should take with you all of Storvik and hold us in front of you and in your heart.
Storvik knows its own, and Lord John and Maestra Gracia have come to the very door of the king's high hall. But just as Odin flung his eye into Mimir's well and hung speared to the world tree for 9 days to learn the magic of the runes, so too must they leave their things of the old life behind before they can proceed any further. The second challenge, sacrifice.
John, the Majesties have called you to serve. Your duty now lies to the crown and the people of Storvik. With the return of the belt you donned as my squire, I release you from the oaths you swore to me, so that you may serve fully committed without conflict in your heart.
Lord John and Maestra Graziella now stand ready to enter the presence of their Majesties of Atlantia. Here begins the third and final challenge, their oath before our sovereigns to be accepted as new Thanes of Storvik.
Lord John, we demand much of those who would sit the thrones beside us as Baron and Baroness of these fine lands and of this great people. Of you, I would demand three things. The first of that is loyalty. What say you?
You have my loyalty, sir.
The second thing I would demand of you is strength. Not only strength of arm, but the strength to know when to use it and when to not. What say you?
I will do my best, my king.
Lastly, I would demand of you honor. Not only honor for yourself, for your lady, or for the kingdom, but for the people for which you will govern. What say you?
By my word, I will always speak the truth, even if it leads to my death.
Your words are heard and accepted, and you shall be held for them, not only by us, but by our heirs.
Thank you, my king.
Gracia, I, Her Majesty Jane, have some demands of my own. I come to you and ask for your truth, for we must have truth among us.
I will speak truth, even if my voice shakes.
I do not think that your voice will shake. Secondly, I ask for your courage, for this is not a job for Ekehart, and I ask that you present your courage.
To my dying breath, you have my oath.
And finally, I ask not only for me, but for the kingdom, for your hospitality.
The hospitality of my hearth and home is welcome to all. Storvik is known for its hospitality and shall continue to serve in that fashion.
We accept your oath.
Please come forth and kneel. We bestow now upon you the coronets of Storvik. We place in you our trust. We give to you our authority. When you deal with the people of these lands, please wield it with mercy and grace. Please,
take your seat.
Take your seat beside us.
As one journey ends, so a new one begins. The Storvik saga of John and Grazia, Thanes of Storvik. May their woes be greatly exceeded by their joys, and their glories be the inspirations for many Storvik songs and harps. Skål! Skål!
Skål!
Please, Robert.
Your Excellencies, you have business.
We do.
Herein opens the court of John and Gracia, Thanes of Storvik.
Good morning, Atlantia. We're very glad to see all of you here and not on a little screen. This makes us happy. We will let everyone not be there, and we would like to rectify that matter. Yeah, please.
Would Lady Sonia Flicker please appear before the Thanes of Storvik?
Where's the arrow? Where's the bench? One moment, Sonia. Stand. We prefer that you take your ease and sit and not kneel. I know that many of us are not really good at the whole kneeling thing. Don't run over the nice lady. Thank you. Okay. Lady Sonia, we have known each other for quite some time, and what I have seen is your desire and your ferocity to learn the martial arts of our kingdom. I have seen you on the archery field. I have heard that you are even trying to become a marshal on that particular range. And it is that devotion and dedication that we seek for in our champions to represent us when we cannot be present. So we would ask if you would stand with us as our archery champion.
I will, Your Excellency.
And if you will rise and take your place behind us. Happy. This is the regalia of your station.
For Lady Sonia, archery champion of Storvik, Vivat!
Vivat!
Vivat! Would Lady Marta de Leon please appear before the Thanes of Storvik?
You're welcome. You're going to be doing a lot of standing today. So you sit when you can. Lady Marta, you and I have spoken about taking your place as our rapier champion. Neither His Excellency or myself are authorized on that field, and we need someone to bring the dragon-headed ship forward and to show Atlantia what our rapiers can do. Will you accept this challenge? Absolutely, it would be my honor. If you will kindly take your station behind us, and then thank you.
For Lady Marta de Leon and her swift, sharp sword as Storvik's rapier champion, Vivat!
Vivat! Vivat! Vivat!
Would Lady Alicia of Cambion please present herself?
I know, that's why you Really? That was not in the script. I just got thrown under the Drakkar. It's okay. Have a seat. Lady Alicia, your service is something near and dear to my heart.
And near to dear to my stomach.
Skill and your knowledge are what we look for. And it would please us if you would accept the position as our arts and sciences champion. I will. Okay. If you would kindly take your place behind us. I promise we won't keep you long because there's stuff.
For Lady Alicia, the Arts and Sciences champion, and her cooking.
Yes.
Vivat!
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 So that's 3, right? Yes. Have fun with that one.
Would Lord Marcus de Rath please appear before the Thanes?
We're gonna have some fun with this one. He took the long one.
Of course. Old
All right,
school.
he's already making an entrance. We got to give him credit for that.
Oh yeah, make it old school. Young school, old school.
I gotcha. Hi.
Take a seat.
Take a seat. So we talked. We talked about you representing us on the armored field. Is it still your wish to be our champion?
It is.
All right, that being said, you threw a gauntlet down, so I'm gonna answer that gauntlet. Lord Marcus is happy to accept the position of champion for Storvik. To that end, he said, "Oh, I'm ready for this, because I want to take on all comers at Battle on the Bay. So I invite all of the armored combatants to take a swipe at our armored champion so he can prove his mettle today. You will have a book and you will write down what you did this day. Please take your place behind us and thank you for accepting the position."
Thank you, Baroness.
For Lord Marcus de Rath, the soon-to-be very bruised, and Storvik's armored champion. Vivat!
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 I believe he'll give out more than he can chew.
And does that close the business today?
I don't think so. We talked about one more, didn't we? One more. I have an idea.
Oh, Lord.
Come on.
Oh, Lord.
I know. Will you please follow Lady Margaret Deschanel?
Would Lady Margaret Deschanel please appear before the Thanes of Storvik?
So popular. Good people. Easy to do.
Great people. Hi.
Hello.
We had an idea.
I heard.
We made a promise. And we intend to keep it. When we decided that we wanted to take on the job as Thanes of Storvik, one of the things that we talked about is the fact that our world is changing. And we need to find new and better ways of staying in touch and making this accessible to everyone, whether they can be present or not. We have succeeded on a kingdom level, and we continue to improve. It is our wish to bring that to a local level, which will not only help us stay connected, but help us show what we do to more and more people. To that end, we have discussed creating what we shall call an ethereal champion who will marry tech with our world and work within the offices to ensure that we continue to bring everyone together. Will you accept that challenge?
I will.
I know you can't come behind us, so you're there in spirit. But I thank you, and I look forward to what you can do to champion that cause.
I look forward to working with Storvik even more.
Thank you, Lady Marguerite.
For Lady Marguerite Deschanel, Vivat!
Vivat!
Now so, herein closes the court of John and Gracia, Thanes of Storvik.
It's up to you. Vivat Storvik.
Vivat Storvik!
Vivat! Vivat! Vivat!
Her Majesty's call before them, Noble Owen Wheel and Master Melchior Zumgrauenwolf.
He's coming. He's coming. Greetings, Master Melchior. Good people of Atlantia. Like all good things, they come to an end, and Master Melchior's time as the Kingdom Wed Minister ends in 6 days, right? 6 days?
6 days, 15 hours, 12 minutes.
12 minutes. He has done a fabulous job in keeping all the interwebs not so tangled up. And we really thank him for his work. Noble Owain will be stepping in as the new Kingdom Web Minister. We've already started that process of getting him up to speed, and we really look forward to working with him. And we just want to personally thank you, Master Melchior. Thank you so much for all that you've done to help our reign during your time. Master Melchior.
Her Master Melchior, outgoing Kingdom Web Minister, and Noble Owen Wheel, incoming Kingdom Web Minister. Vivat!
Vivat! Vivat!
Their Majesties call before them Meisterin Daniela Schwarzhaupt and Dame Emma West.
Please, ladies, remain standing. You want to take this?
Sure.
What's Tell everybody all about it.
Dame Emma, you have been serving as our Golden Dolphin Principal for quite some time. And the time has come for you to spread your wings and fly. But our wonderful Daniela is here to take up mantle and to continue on. And we want to thank you so much for your service. And we want to thank you so much for doing this job. Thank you.
Outgoing and incoming.
For Dame Emma West, outgoing Golden Dolphin Order Principal, and Meisterin Daniela Schwarzhaupt, incoming Golden Dolphin Order Principal. Viva! Viva! Viva!
Dame Emma, we've actually not given you leave to depart quite yet. If you'll come and kneel here, please. If not, we can sit.
bench.
Still bench.
I'm down.
Okay. All right. You want this? What do you want to talk? You talk.
How you doing?
I'm doing wonderful.
She's free now.
I am.
So, I think a few months ago, we were here at this exact site, and I got to see some of your work up close and personal. And I have to tell you, it was amazing. For those of you that don't know and haven't seen her banners, I mean, you should come see her because they are amazing. I was going to say there's one right there.
there's one
Yeah.
All over the place.
I'm sure they're all over the place. Yeah, they're all over. And it is for that reason.
Their Majesties call before them the Order of the Laurel.
Oh my God. Hi, you're it. Thanks for being free. You still have a lot of email to come.
No, thank you. Through your work, Atlantia is beautified in a way that I will never be able to do.
And if it is your choice to join this wonderful order, we have some people who would like to say something.
Is it your wish? I'm gonna need a little bit more than yeah, sure. Just a little bit.
Yes, you're right.
Are there some people to speak?
Your Majesties, I am Baroness Finn of Highland Ford, and I am here to speak on such beauty that you give our kingdom. I thank you. While I am not of the noble order, I can recognize art when I see it, and this lady gives it all to us. Thank you so much.
Is there others?
Yes. Your Majesties, I would ask for the right to speak on her behalf as well.
Yes.
As her previous Baroness, I had the opportunity to hear of her word fame, to hear of the deeds that she has done, of the joy she has brought to other people. The way her banners flash in the wind. I got so many compliments on that in so many events. How we brought the dream to life. She does this for our entire barony. She does this by teaching, she does this by creating, and I believe she is incredibly worthy. Even if I am not among you, I know a peer when I see one.
Is there anyone else to speak?
That'd be me.
That'd be you?
Your Majesty. I am puffin. Because today I'm also signing. But I have seen her teach throughout the kingdom. I have seen her give and give and give again and again to make our kingdom beautiful. And I am not in the order, but I know that she has worked so hard to help make Atlantia a wonderful place and a beautiful place that people can look at and really be a little jealous.
I believe there is some regalia.
I am the one that gets to give you the first portion of the dinner. It was hand woven and handmade by Mrs. Chloe Tracy, and it is an apron. So all that may see your steps will know that you are alone and you are one cut up. And I need to put it right side up. So hold it up to for a moment. And hold it to the other side. Because this is a proper one, as you have always taught me, is proper to wear. Right way.
I believe there is a ring.
Yep.
It is a ring, actually. I would like to present on behalf of my grand peer, Dame Rosalind J. Lemaire, who cannot be here today. It is unique in that it is both a ring for the Order of the Laurel and the Order of the Pelican. And it is the only one she was able to find, and she wore it for many years. And she gives it to you now with love. Your Majesties, I will honor you how you honored me. I will continue to give to the arts whenever my service and to honor this.
Your words are heartfelt and genuine, as they always should be, as someone who accepts the responsibility.
And His Majesty and I are here for you, whether we are on the throne or off the throne. You can count on us, we're here for you.
Let's get your personality.
There is no plain text on the reverse. I'll read it first and then hold it up. Hear now, as we, Ekehart and Jane, right rulers of Atlantia, do laud Dame Emma for her art, most notably her wondrous skill at banner making, which she both uses and teaches for the beautification of our kingdom. Thus, as was written in the cards, and as the order requests, are we minded this day to recognize her, a companion of our Order of the Laurel, Ekehart and Jane. Calligraphy and illumination by Baroness Caterina Di Paolo.
Thank you.
For Dame Emma West, newest companion of the Order of the Laurel. Vivas! Vivas! Vivas!
Order, if you will please take your new member to the side and greet her, that would be wonderful.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
That works.
Yeah.
No, they brought me over.
No, I'm sorry, just a second.
Yeah, go ahead. That would kill you. Why don't we talk a little bit?
Yes, I have one slice of that, and it'll set me in trouble. Seriously. It doesn't.
So Atlantia, we have been accepting letters into our crown tourney, which is first weekend of November. Going to be in Dunkirk. Very excited. For those of you that are fighters, or those of you that would like to be a consort and need a fighter, you have 1 week from today to send us your letter of intent. Midnight next Saturday is your cutoff. There will be no extensions. So please come fight. It is so much fun, and I have to say for myself, being a consort, it's just a great day. It's just so much fun, and we are very, very much looking forward to finding our heirs and just having a great time together.
Now you
Oh, we are still accepting bids for 12th night. So if your household or your group are interested and have a space that you think would be fabulous, please let our bid committee know for 12th night and also for spring coronation as well.
You want to call it, or do you want to call it?
I don't have a gallbladder anymore. I can't eat now.
Okay, go. Yeah, let's call it.
Their Majesties once again call before them their most noble order of the laurel.
Sit down.
Making sure you guys put your walking shoes on today.
Like on the map. Up, down, fight.
I know. Good people. As we all know, the pandemic has been hard on us, and it has not allowed us to recognize people in the fashion that we've wanted, nor in the time that we wanted. So today we had to call you back because your order is just not complete, and we have to make that right.
Their Majesties call before them Baroness Evelyn Merrimat.
Come sit with us.
How you feeling?
A little overwhelmed.
Good. That means we done right. That we did a good job. Everybody was about it.
Your service goes above and beyond when it comes to arts and sciences, or anything really. For being a baroness, for teaching dance all over the known world, for archery. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. And it was the will of the order and our will as well to have you sit today and contemplate joining the Order of the Laurel. Is that something that you think you can do today?
No pressure. No pressure.
Well,
His
Grace is going to cover you. Then we have some folks that are going to, with us, they're going to escort you over to your vigil site. Deep breath.
Deep breath. Deep breath.
There being no further business, herein closes the court of their Majesties Atlantia, Ekehart, and Jane. Vivat Atlantia!
Vivat! Vivat! Vivat!
Oh, she can sit there if she needed a minute. Just like this.